34 survivors. 60 head-to-head games of endurance and skill. This is Slate's World Cup of Dead by Daylight survivors. It was fun. It was nice to, believe in something and go out there and try and fight for it in whatever way you can. Difficult to swallow that... I think the worst thing that could have happened is if I did nothing and then it was a really close election where, a single constituency would have swung it. So I went out and did it because I couldn't deal with that eventuality. There we go. Sorry, you might not have seen Adam there, but Adam was nodding at me, so I decided to repay the favour. Yeah, I couldn't bear the thought that it was a close election and I didn't do anything to try and push it along. In the end, I did all I could and it was a landslide anyway, so... It's hard not to feel exceptionally despondent in those kinds of situations. Really wish green were more prominent in my area. I hear you. I hear you completely. Seen a few TikToks of working class conservatives, comments, posts on Facebook, and it does make you despair for the human race. It's all that stuff about, it's like economic concern trolling. When people say there are people in poverty, there are kids going hungry, we need change, we need government aid, that kind of thing. And the people who will then go on the list of being like, you should buy pasta for 10p, beans for 20p. Don't have X, don't have Y. That's been a staple of conservative social media posting. What on earth was that? That's a new noise for me. That's Flashbang. Flashbang's charged up, I see. Yeah, there were some awful evil types out in the social media sphere. I was, how did you know? Because I know, Adam, you're a very supportive presence here, and whenever I'm streaming you'll be sitting down being like, that's some brilliant streaming. I know it and I appreciate it. As someone in Scotland never feels like our vote really matters in general elections, I get it completely as well, and I can't imagine the political powerlessness that you must feel when you have Westminster say, yeah, you're devolved, but you can't vote on independence. Oh no, you're not allowed to. I mean, how can you take that? That is appalling. Okay, it's Ruin. So we'll probably need to get rid of that. This Legion, they're gonna leave us alone. So I completely understand the disillusionment in the sense of, again, powerlessness. It's less than ideal, I can imagine. Get the heal here. Ruin, not the perk it once was, but still nasty if we are pressured away from the gens, as Legion obviously is able to do so. Is it Ghost? Oh, it's Ghosty, sorry. What am I playing at? It's because I was talking about politics. I can only think about one thing at a time. Well, it's Ghosty. Okay, well, they don't have quite the gem pressure that Legion does, so maybe it won't be too bad at all. Are you okay? Adam, are you okay? Adam. Adam, are you alright? Adam. Adam? I mean, this is a tough situation. Ghosty's there, it's gonna expose Adam. Right, and then we'll be pushed off the gen. I want to get back on it, if at all possible. We won't quite have time to get it. Unless they don't look over here. They do look over here. That is confirmed, they have looked over here. Need to reveal them. Okay. They won't quite get the exposed hit. Yeah, so Adam just gave up completely. That's a bitter pill to swallow. And after the nods earlier in the game, I thought I had a kindred spirit. I thought I had a comrade. I did not have a kindred spirit. I did not have a comrade. Reveal. Reveal. I reveal you. I reveal you. It's not functional, everyone. The reveal mechanic, it doesn't work. Leon Camper Furious have every right to be. It's a game that has thoroughly devolved, and it looks like Leon is going to leave the tournament in the most perfunctory of manners. What a bitter pill to swallow for Leon and Leon Camper, who had such high hopes for him heading into this tournament. And now it's a question of trying to eke out whatever gens you can. Maybe Vittorio has time to move this one along. Just praying for an escape here. One last chance. No joy. And that will be Leon out of here, barring a miracle. I don't know what form the miracle would take. I don't know where the miracle would come from. What would it be? A 4% for Vittorio? A desperation last second unhook? And it won't happen. And it's 1 point for Leon. And again, you'd imagine simplicity itself for Dwight here, an opportunity for Dwight to take a commanding lead of Group H. What a tough game. Dwight's together strong. Well, here we go. With the weird hat and the citrus shirt, can Dwight get some good stuff going here? It's Cold Wind. That's a great get. That was a quick vault immediately from Dwight over there. So, there might be the killer heading over here very shortly. There's another quick vault over there. Okay, so you've got the measure of the Dwights. They're a bit memey. And we don't mind that as long as their play can back up the memes. You're listening. It's Bubba! Now, there's been some great anti-Bubba play this tournament. Will that be the case again? Is Bubba around this loop? Is not. He's heading elsewhere. Dwight's taking aggro over yonder. He can't really do anything here. Can't really get on that gem with Bubba in the midst. So, head over elsewhere. Remember, 2 gens and it is Leon out. Any early game progress is going to be so strong. So, Dwight on the gen over here. Cannonball hasn't really gotten it done against our survivors so far, but if there were a killer who could snowball the game, who could make it a 4K 5G, who could grant Leon the victory, Cannonball is in that conversation. So there is hope, a glimmer of hope for the Leon camp. But all the while, there's presumably a gem being worked on elsewhere. Dwight on his own is already 30-40% of the way through this one. Remember, 2 gens and it is all over. The dream is dead for Leon. You wait with bated breath for the pop elsewhere on the map. There's Bond, that gives you Dwight. Cannibal taking on another Dwight. Gets Dwight to 75 or thereabouts on this gen. We could be nearing a double pop, and that would be 2 daggers into the heart of Leon were it to happen. Looking like we will get a single gen. Incredible drip from Dwight. I appreciate it, Moss. Thank you. Hello, Jack. Afternoon. Welcome in. Find it so fidgety survivor when on kill or get revealed around corners. It feels like, oh god, yeah, absolutely sacred. It's sod's law, isn't it? Either side of the equation, you're always going to come out the worse. I certainly sympathise with that. 1 gen completed. It's a draw, and there's a win, and Leon dared to hope that the Bubba would do Bubba things, make it a horrible game for Dwight, but no. It will be. Oh, you were looking for the stun. You won't quite get it. It will be the win for Dwight. And Leon will be going home back to RPD. For Leon there. What a tough situation for him. Never really had a chance. And that's the way it goes. Or the 12 days of DBDB. I couldn't possibly speculate. There's a hook. Dwight Beckoning for farming. Popping the gen. Cannibal. Seem to be giving chase, but will head elsewhere. There is the unhook. Dwight still has to put it all on the table. This is a tight group. Gen differential could be extremely important here, so you want to put the full score of 6 on the board. 12 hooks are hooking. 11 gens are popping. 10 boons are glowing. We'll say 9. 9 vits are vaulting. I get 1 gen game. And the artist in the eerie. Very good, Pie. Very, very good. Okay, all the gens done over there. Got Dying State and Killer Shack. How much progress is there on this gen? A bit. A little bit. Big Terror is here as well. Go in the locker. Is Dwight back in the locker? Is Dwight in and out? Is Dwight in out? In he goes again. Out again. Flashbang. Will it be a denial? Oh, must have been close. Must have been close from the Dwight there. Do you want to heal? Nope. All about the gen. All about the gen. I hear you and I respect you. Future gen reproof myself. Seems likely we'll be getting this. I'm going to head over, it seems. Oh, it's adrenaline for Dwight as well. Great play there. Oh, but they will be able to keep this area patrolled effectively. Going to hone in on us. So we need a loop here. Ah, okay. Makes a lot of sense. Silly me, didn't anticipate, didn't really expect the no-ed. Oh, and things could turn around very shortly. Two Dwights just waiting by the hook, offering a piece, offering a gift of peace. That's not going to do it. Well, Cannibal thinking about opening the gate. Does open the gate. Ooh. A 4% will get you the escape here. Because you'll have BT and the gate's so close. Do you go for it? There's no-ed. They're going to be on no-ed. They're going to force it away. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. No joy. No joy. It's a bit of time for the save. But you just felt like that wasn't going to be your day. Dwight in the snowman! Dwight in the snowman coming through for the unhook! Gets it! We're Dying State over yonder. And that will be a pickup. You might fear no-ed here. Sorry, you might fear Blood Warden here. Obviously, no-ed has been dispatched. No, it hasn't. It hasn't. They didn't quite get to the totem. What's up? Dwight here going to be forced out, perhaps? We'll see. Dwight looping, but it is no-ed. Oof. And Dwight going to forsake his comrades. It's no-ed. There's a possibility of Blood Warden. Dwight just wants the full 6 points. He is a competitor like that, and that will be an easy win for Dwight. And heartbreak for Leon and the Leon camp. Such high hopes for him, but in the end, he's been left in the dust. A very strong group, and 4 gens from 2 games simply is not going to cut it. So Leon is your 3rd survivor, eliminated from playoff contention, and that is a bitter, bitter pill to swallow. Leon's something of a fan favourite from Group H, but is out.